Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Closing Again. So, the World Cup's over. Mexico's out, USA is out, and the final person I cared about, team I cared about, England, they're out too. I guess Argentina and Spain are going to play in the final. No one really cares. Am I right? No one really cares about that. But I come to you with an origin story. People might not know this, or people might. La Huerta Vieja, the restaurant, is named after a neighborhood in Guadalajara. That is the name of the neighborhood, the Old Orchard. And if you go there to that neighborhood, there's no more orchards. 100 years ago there was an orchard, not so much now. But still, that doesn't quite answer why there's a La Huerta Vieja in Modesto, California. The reason there's a La Huerta in Modesto, California has a lot to do with a big American company named Hershey. Yeah, so in the 80s, my dad and my mom lived in Bakersfield. They had a little connection with family friends that had an inn at Hershey's. I think Ramona was her name. Shout out. And they got my dad hired on at the Hershey plant here in Oakdale, California. He worked there for a long time, and even after we opened the restaurant, he worked on both sides. So he carried on working at La Huerta for a little bit. He carried on working at Hershey's for a little while, even after we opened the restaurant. And a lot of the people from Hershey's are like some of our best customers to this day. Well, why I bring this up is 4 times a year there's a big luncheon that we host here at the restaurant, where a lot of the old Hershey employees, friends and family get together and they have a big luncheon. It's going to be tomorrow, July 17th at 1 p.m. There's also going to be one more luncheon, I think October 17th at 1 p.m. as well. Anyone Hershey associated is welcome to come. It's a nice big party, split checks. You can come and go as you want. You don't have to stay for the whole time. There's no restrictions. If you want to come solo or come with an acquaintance or whatever, go ahead and come on in. It does not affect the rest of our business. It's going to be divvied off in its own section. Sometimes we have as few as 10. Sometimes we got 50 people that show up for this thing. It's good to see all the Hershey people get together, and it brings back a lot of good memories, especially for my dad. The Hershey crew really supported us when we opened up. I believe the first big to-go orders we ever did, the first big caterings, I guess you can call them, we ever did, were for the Hershey crew. And we have so much gratitude for those people. It's a shame what happened. It's a shame the whole thing closed down. It really was a pillar of the Central Valley. And we look back fondly of those people. We look back fondly at the time my dad had there. From Frank and the whole family, thank you guys very, very much. We appreciate it dearly, and we can't wait to see you guys tomorrow. And if you can't show up on July 18th, you can always show up October 17th. I'm sure I'll post more about it later on. It's just really, really cool to kind of trace back the roots and trace back the dominoes on how this restaurant ended up here in Modesto. And we're very, very grateful for all those dominoes, very, very grateful for all those steps. And I guess, can't wait to see you guys tomorrow. Shout out Hershey's. See you soon.